What's going on, everybody? It is officially 2024. It is January, and you all know what that means. It is moose time. We got to go scout up some moose. Been scouting moose and trying to track one of these brown sheds down for probably 3 years now, and I've never been able to find a brown in the snow. I found browns like in the springtime, in the summertime, but never during winter when they've just shed. So that's going to be a bucket list. I really want to utilize some trail cameras and hang them in some good areas and see if I can figure out what these bulls are doing. So we're gonna go look for some bull sign today, and it's gonna be a good time. All right, guys, we're 4 miles in. Moose sign has been really scarce, actually. I came up here 2 years ago and it was everywhere. This year, I think I've seen one moose bed, well, actually 2 or 3, all at the top of this little perch, which might end up being where we put the actual trail camera, but that is to be determined. I'm gonna follow this ridge down, see if there are more beds on this ridge, and hopefully we'll learn something. No way, guys, I just found my first elk shed of 2024. Let's go. I was glassing off this ridge behind me and just looking for moose sign. The wind is just ripping up here and I was getting really cold, honestly, but I just stuck it out for a few seconds, like literally a few seconds. Put my glasses up and boom, saw an elk shed. I have this crazy theory that the elk last year, because of the snowfall, they came into really low areas that the moose usually shed in, and they just shed out. So let's go pick this thing up. Nice one. I like that. Hard white, broken fifth. Nice. I love it. It's definitely got a big split. This guy was a fighter. Holy cow. Love it. Man, I walked so close to that on the way down and I didn't even see it. Makes you wonder. Alrighty, guys. First elk shed of 2024. Here's the pickup. Beautiful. It's got some weight to him, chewed a little bit. Probably just a hard white from last year. It is January though. Wow. That's awesome. You know, this is such a popular place to hunt. I figured everything would have just been picked up. I have no idea how this remained this long out in the wide open, glassable from that ridge. I guess it just goes to show that if you just push past like that 4 mile mark into wherever you're going, even popular places, things are just kind of, yeah, things are just different. Super blessed. That's awesome. All right, we got a ton of moose beds right here. Moose just really typically like the top of these ridges, or the top of these knolls, and they seem to love this stuff. At least in Montana, they'll rake on this and eat them. They'll just come up to these branches, and you can see all of these stems have just been kind of eaten off. So I'm gonna put my camera up in this tree, just kind of overlooking this meadow right here, and yeah, let's do it. Hanging these trail cameras is just, it's so much fun. You know, one of the things about hunting and shed hunting that you just kind of comes with the territory is you just have to love these animals, love watching them, love patterning them, and trail cameras is definitely a part of that. So However, there are thieves out here. I like to bring one of these Python cable locks. One of the things that I do is I connect the stand to the keys to the lock, because you would not believe how many times I've gone to retrieve trail cameras or set them up and I'm missing one of these things. Cover the end of the screw that goes into the tree with duct tape, otherwise it'll tear up your gear. All right, guys, that wraps it up for today. I'm really happy that we found that elk shed. That's an incredible start to 2024, and I'm really happy with the way that we hung our trail camera. Sometimes you get back from those excursions and you're like, I didn't really hang the trail camera that well, but I think we actually did this time. And there was a lot of actually moose sign on the backside of that ridge where I did end up hanging the trail camera. So I'm really excited about that. Subscribe and stay tuned to see if we can actually pick up a moose on that trail camera. But it's time to get out of here. So thanks for following along, and see you later.